Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Aries for the month of July. It is a general reading. It will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. If this does not sound like your story, check your moon and your rising sign. Your messages could be there. If not, check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. Okay, so sitting central in this reading is the Queen of Cups. She is clarified with the Knight of Wands in reverse and this card of experience here. So, the Queen of Cups, she's very intuitive, sensitive, she's very insightful. She can she picks up on things really easily. She has the ability to see beyond the surface. Now, she would not like drama. She's very much in control of her feelings, of her emotions. But somebody is putting drama or causing drama around her, and it is this Knight of Wands in the reverse. He's very hot-headed. He has a very fiery temper. He can be very arrogant and somewhat of a bully. So he could be needling her. He can be very moody, very distant. Now, she has experience with this person. She may be relying on that experience or using that experience to deal with this person. Beneath that, no, before I go there, I want to go here because this person actually, I feel these knights are the same. I feel that they actually had come in with an offer to work on things or to build things, maybe even an apology here. But I don't feel that they're living up to their word because they are very inconsistent. It's almost like they can change on a dime. Now, here we have Justice, Six of Wands. So, this person may have a very large ego. They may like or seek your attention, but not in a good way, I feel. Okay? Justice is here. So justice is cause and effect, consequences. It's decisions, fair decisions. It's in the upright. Or doing what's right. Taking the right decision. Justice will be served. It's almost like, because it's at the root of what's going on here, so it's almost like she needs to make the right decision having to do with this person who doesn't keep their word, who's very inconsistent, who throws these little temper tantrums. But in this scenario, possibly who's serving the justice, and what type of justice would it be? If on the receiving end we get what we deserve as determined by those sitting in judgment. So over this we have no control, except to make sure that we got all our facts in order and that they are, clearly understood by all. If we are sitting in judgment, which face of judgment do we wish to embody? Will we forgive this person for what they've done the way we would wish to be forgiven? Or should we demand our pound of flesh? Now, she is very forgiving. She is drawing on strength from the heart to deal with this person. Things are happening at a very fast pace, faster perhaps than she anticipated. With an action that this person does, something is set in motion. Three of Cups, Judgment, and this card of idealism. So idealism is about the belief, believing in something, believing in it so strongly that you push forward. Judgment. So this is about a decision, pushing forward. The Three of Cups, and it has to do with some type of reunion. It could be trying to set your, and this is what probably she was trying to do, set the differences aside for the sake of, perhaps for the sake of family here. And perhaps for the sake of family here, she was forgiving. Now, she's looking at the Fool. She's looking at the card of Strength. The Fool has his head up in the clouds. He's caught up in his thoughts, his dreams, completely unaware of what he's walking into or stepping into. His eyes are closed. His head is tilted up, so he's not looking where he's going, and he's already lost one shoe, so she's already lost here. But she doesn't seem to be aware of it, or maybe she is, but doesn't want to look at it. So she's lost already here. but doesn't seem to be aware of it, and that her next step went without the shoe on is going to hurt. Strength. Strength that comes from the heart. She's in a very dark place here, but feels or is drawing on her strength, perhaps. But she has her head up in the clouds. She doesn't realize how much the next step will hurt. Because this person has lashed out at her. She does not lash back. She, because she has that ability to see beneath, understands that that person's behavior comes from another place, and may not exactly be directed actually at her. It's just that she is the, how do you say that? She is, I can't find the word. He's unleashing his anger at her, but the anger is not really at her. It comes from somewhere else, is what I'm trying to say. I think the word I'm looking for is scapegoat, but I'm not sure. Okay, so she understands this. So for the sake of family, she's forgiving. For the sake of the wisdom that she has, she may be forgiving, but she's taking this step here, probably accepting the cup he's offering, but she doesn't really see or understand, as wise as she is, how much this next step is going to hurt her. Okay, so moving here to the star, she's trying to hold on to hope. But she's up against insurmountable odds here in this Seven of Wands. It feels like she cannot win. Maybe hope, because she seems to be looking down at what appears to be photos that float on the water. It's almost like hope that things could return to the way they once were, but it's not growing. The Empress is in the reverse. It's not working. Because as much as she would like to fix the problem, he's not fixing the problem. And the problem lays here. So, what'll happen here is the Tower comes in. Because it's not stable. It's not balanced. And she cannot hold up any longer. It's just no longer emotionally serves her. Again, it's showing the imbalance. She cannot rely on this person anymore. There's a lot of fighting and arguing going on here. So in the end, the decision she makes will be what is right for her. And for her, what she decides is to escape this situation. It is what she's working towards here, is a new beginning. Now she has here the juniper tree and Red Riding Hood. So in the context of what I see here, I feel that with the juniper tree that this person was constantly or falsely accusing her of things, possibly. She carried a lot of burdens. It's a card that could indicate a return to life after cruelty. It is a card of deception. Now we have Red Riding Hood here. So Little Red Riding Hood, she's very attached to her grandmother, her family. Her love and care for her is foremost, and so she undertakes that journey through the dark forest, the path symbolizing the road of her life. And the wolf, whom we see here, can barely see him, but there he is. The wolf is every creature that ever hopes to prey upon her innocence, and he solicits her friendship and does all that he can to overwhelm her suspicion with charm and false reassurances, which is what they did when they came in with that cup, you know. And so this card asks you to be aware of others who are not who they seem to be, not who they say they are, and whose actions can be highly manipulative and deceptive, which is what they were. This is someone whom you have placed your trust in, who has and had bad intentions. So this card asks you not to let yourself be groomed for harm. Do not be taken in by someone's false words and empty promises. Beware of someone's bad intentions and listen to your instincts. Listen to your intuition. I thank you for watching, for liking and sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.